The Savage Hour. This week, John and Stacy discuss travel adventures, farm work, modifying a grill, taste testing new products, meeting and engaging new customers out in public, and fire ants. All brought to you by Semper Savage Salad Dressing and Marinade. It's homemade salad dressing and marinade in a bottle, and you are gonna love it.
This is the Savage Hour. And tonight, we are going to be talking about our adventures on our road trip.
Including the major adventure that just happened over the last, 5 hours, where I was working in the car.
Yes.
I had the internet on, I had an earpiece in, I had the computers all over. I was leading discussions and walked into the house with the discussion going on and plugged back down in the basement and finished that one, jumped on another one and choked down I didn't choke it down. It was good, but a piece of pizza and we have a beer. So let's cheers.
So first, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I needed that. And we're back. We're home. We had a great week. Because 1 week ago we were in Salisbury.
I guess we were.
And then that Wednesday morning, we got up at 5. Well, we left at 5 and headed down to Georgia to visit John's parents and family. Yeah,
and so while we were down in Georgia, we had some fun. We had a little. I won't say fun. We had a whole lot of fun. I won't say it was. I don't know if it's anything anybody else would consider to be exciting, but my parents are getting older, and they live on the same horse farm that they were on when my brother and I were young, and they're getting older, and it's hard for them to keep up with it. So,
well, hold on.
What?
We're getting older too, and it's hard to keep up with. Yes, we are. It's hard to keep up with the yard work here, right?
Well, yeah, especially when I'm gone all the time.
Yeah. Okay. It's hard for me to keep up with it. Yeah. But imagine a farm with animals.
Of course. And so it's always super helpful when we go down and spend time there. We usually end up doing a significant amount of work, and this is one of the reasons I like to go down there. But we were a little worried about my dad's health. As it turns out, my dad is freaking doing great.
Yeah.
So that was fantastic. We took we took a lot of video, did a lot of stuff like that down there for Semper Savage. We also made some of our new products and got the family to test them out. And I think overall, let's see, what did we do?
Well, we did our ginger. Oh, no, forget that. We did our Caesar and our apple cider, because those are the next two that we're launching. But then we also did ginger and blue cheese.
We did do do those too.
Yeah.
So a lot of good stories. And
we marinated the steak in the apple. Did I say apple cider vinegar?
You did say apple cider vinegar.
We marinated the steak in the apple cider vinegar. That's a story.
It is a story. So can I begin to tell it?
Of course.
All right. So keep in mind that I was raised by this man and that I used to have to do everything he said on the farm.
And we love him, though.
Of course. But so let's see. The little flame deflectors inside of a grill, a gas grill. So those were all rotted out on Dad's grill, on Mom and Dad's grill. And
we just purchased 6 very delicious steaks that we wanted to grill.
This was actually earlier in the day. We were talking about doing it.
Yeah.
And we were going to have my brother and his wife over and Nikki over and just have it be the 6 of us or whatever it is. And 7. It's an odd number.
No, it's not. Your mom and your dad.
Oh, yeah, 6.
And you and I and Rick and Nikki.
I was thinking there was an odd person out. Anyway, well, my dad has never done anything the easy way, as it turns out, and he's never passed up an opportunity to save $1. So little sort of triangle things called flame deflectors that go over the jets in a gas grill. And they cost about, $24 for a set of 4. Well, my dad was having none of it. And he decided that he was going to go up to the hardware store and he was going to get him some, he called it angle iron. It's not really angle iron. It's a galvanized steel angle, like angle iron, but it's got little holes in it. You can make shelves and things out of it. So the next thing I know, and I was doing something else. I was doing a bunch of trimming and stuff that day, and I was wiped out.
You were on the couch because you were trimming with. This is for another part of the story. Over your hours trimming above your head. Yeah. So you were sore. So he was on the couch.
I was worn out because I did that for a couple of days. And
can I tell? I'll get in. And I was coming up from the barn. I was coming up from the barn, and we'd finished feeding the horses, and I saw your dad in the garage, and I walked in there,
which is a separate shop, not like at the house.
Yeah, it is a shop, and I walked in and said, "Hey," and he said, "Hey," and he was taking this angled whatever that is, and he had it in a vice grip.
Vice, yes.
Okay, and he proceeded to pick up this very heavy looking tool
grinder
that had a sharp blade on it. And he was already kind of not huffing and puffing. And so I watched him and said, "Hey, do you need some help?" And he said, I don't remember what he said. He began to engage, and we have video of this. I took the video. He began to engage this piece of machinery, and it made really loud whizzing sounds. And he went into that piece of metal to try to cut it, and sparks were flying everywhere. And I just had this giant circle face, and I thought, oh my gosh. And I said, hold on, I'll be right back. And then I went in and got John and said, John, you need to get out into the garage. I called it the garage, but the shop. You need to get out into the shop. I didn't even tell him what was happening. But did I show you the video?
Yes.
I showed you the video.
I'm all wiped out from having run a chainsaw essentially all day. It's another story. It's this trimmer. But anyway,
Sparks.
So running a chainsaw all day, doing trimming and cutting and everything. And so I'm laying on the couch going, oh my God, I'm out of shape. And Stacy comes up with her phone, puts this video in my face, and goes, this is happening right now.
I think I did say that.
And my reply was, well, that's pretty normal.
No.
My reply was, does it need to stop?
And I said,
to which she said,
get out there.
You need to get out there.
And he had his silkies on.
Yeah, so I had my Marine Corps PT shorts on, not really silkies. It's the later model. I don't know what you call them, non-silkies.
Okay.
That I have on, because silkies are very specific.
I know. Well, okay.
They're hot
he was
pants
wearing his underwear. Okay.
It's not really my underwear.
It's what you wear as underwear.
I do wear it as underwear. Why?
It's your underwear.
Because they last a long time.
Anyway, that's for
and back in the day when I was wearing a flight suit, I could just take my flight suit off. Voila, I'm ready to go to the gym. Anyway.
He didn't put pants on, and he went in his underwear.
I did put shoes and a hat. No, I didn't put a hat on. I put shoes on, and I got down to the shop, not really understanding what was happening, except that I could tell Dad was probably working on cutting these things to length to put them in the grill. Long and short, I end up doing it. So I'm sitting there in my silkies and they're not silkies. You got me on that now. I'm sitting there in my PT shorts, my
underwear,
my running shoes, and
short and
I'm using the cutoff wheel. Sparks are going everywhere. I got steel fragments landing in my hair and stuff. And
wait. Because I was like safety D, and I said, your sparks are flying, metal shards are flying. You should wear some eye protection. So I said, hey, why don't we go? I'll go into the truck and get the shooting goggles, right? So I said, I'll go do that. No. And your dad takes off his sunglasses.
They were our safety goggles.
Are they safety goggles? Oh, I didn't know. They look like sunglasses.
No, they're actual safety goggles.
All right. Well, then I'll take that back.
They're safety
glasses. Because I thought it was his sunglasses.
No.
Okay.
They're just safety
They were
glasses.
dark.
I know.
How could you? Oh, I guess because the sparks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think I really used them because I had these, because otherwise I couldn't see. At any rate, we finally get these things cut to length. We go and fit them on the grill, and yes, they look like they work well on the grill. And so I'm like, oh, okay, good.
And then we marinated the steaks. In the apple cider vinaigrette.
So in the meantime, my brother shows up. My brother's an engineer. And my brother goes, hey, did you get those things done for the grill? Somehow it came out that we had gotten the flame deflectors made for the grill. And I said, yeah. And he goes, what'd you end up making out of them? Making it out of? And I described what it was. And he goes, that shit's galvanized. And I'm like, non-engineer. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's probably bad, even though I don't exactly know why. And he goes, yeah, it produces zinc oxide when it burns. So I'm like, oh, crap. So then that started a whole thing. Well, in the meantime, this is all ongoing at the same time. My mom had a pretty good set of sticks in the yard she wanted to get cleaned up. So we've got a fire burning in this little portable bonfire pit, right?
Oh wait, they were going to first burn the zinc off in the grill. Yeah, they did. And then go ahead.
So we've already got this fire going in this bonfire thing. And so Rick and I are like, well, meantime, Dad's got the grill going full blast, thinking he's going to burn the zinc oxide off this stuff before we cook the steaks. Rick's like, yeah, we probably might not want to do that. We've already got a nice hot fire over here. He throws all three of them into the fire and begins to burn the zinc off. So converted to zinc oxide, I guess. Anyway, and then between my mom and my lovely wife, they said
I wasn't lovely at that moment.
They said
I was not.
Basically, we don't care what you do with those things. We're not eating food that's been prepared in a grill that is made with that stuff.
Yep.
So we said, okay. So we flexed to plan 3, which was to spread the coals out in the yard burning bonfire. We took the grill part from the grill, put it over that, and we cooked the steaks on that, and they turned out really well.
It was very good.
Yeah, it was very good. It was kind of fun. And we got a good story out of it.
It was a good story.
Yeah. So my dad survived that.
And we did, because we didn't get zinc poisoning.
Right. I think he was only maybe the slightest bit grumpy about that.
I know, yeah, because I was really grumpy when I found out that we were burning the zinc off and then we were going to cook on the grill. I was super grumpy.
Non-issue. It became a non-issue.
And the steaks were very good.
They were very good. So anyway, one of the adventures. Okay, now over to the reason I was so worn out. And it's not because I was working so hard. It's because I'm that out of shape. That's really the answer.
Long hours out there. I was working inside out because I was working.
Yeah.
With my job.
So inside the shop, Dad's got every conceivable tool. Now, he wouldn't be able to find where they were.
It's organized now.
It is organized.
Rick and Nikki organized it.
You're right. It is organized.
Well, I think they all helped.
Yes.
Yeah.
But one of the tools is this hedge trimmer, like an electric hedge trimmer that you would run, over a hedge to trim it up, except it's a steel motorized. It's got like a chainsaw motor on it. Man, doggone thing will cut through anything. So anyway.
And it did.
Yeah, and it did. I became intimately familiar with this thing as I'm cutting down all this brush that had gotten grown up around the place. And that's what I did.
You also had your arms up.
Yeah, I was trimming trees and stuff. Man, it was the Mac Daddy, but it's heavy and it really, really vibrates. Yeah. And let's just say
you had muscles.
I know. Well, apparently not enough, because it kicked my rear end.
Yeah,
absolutely kicked my rear end to the point where I was basically coming in and kind of passing out.
Yeah,
I was just like, yeah, I'm done, completely done with everything.
Yeah.
Huh.
We went to John's.
Yeah,
There's a lot of Johns down there in Georgia, to let you know that.
We went up to Ferguson's Meat Market, had a great day with him, just talking about his business. John was the first store to put Semper Savage products in it.
Also the first, you were his first employee.
I was.
The first employees.
I was his first employee back in 1992. I came back from officer candidate school and was waiting to go back to college, and got a job up there. They had just opened. I was his first employee, and I worked there for a couple of years till I left to go to the Marine Corps. Till I left to go on active duty in the Marine Corps.
Barry thinks your silkies are hot.
I know they're hot, Barry. That's why I wear them.
Apparently, it's just.
And I know, Barry, I know you've only got eyes for
Where's
me.
our road trip?
Hey, Matt Taylor, what's up, brother?
Barry, I'm ready for a road trip. Where are we going? Because I'm trying to talk him into a road trip soon.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know. I'm trying. I'll go.
Well,
Tell me where, Barry.
Barry's down in Arizona.
Well,
Carl Carter's watching. He's one of my old Marines.
How do you see all this?
Because I'm looking on my phone.
Oh, but I only see a couple people.
Nice to see you, buddy. Travis Partington, you just you've joined us. Travis is here.
Travis is working on Canva. That is awesome.
Yeah,
we love it. We gosh, it's been a year now we've been working on it.
Yeah, something like that.
And one of the things I wanted to say, and Travis, we can talk later, but something that I use not most, but I use a lot, is the remove background. So you can add I was redoing our recipes on our website because I wanted to do I wanted to just change the pictures up a little bit. And so I think it was on your salad, John's salad recipe. I wanted the bowl of his salad, but I didn't want the stuff behind it. And so in Canva, I used remove background and it just took it right away. It was really good. You can do it in Photoshop, but if anybody knows how to do Photoshop, hit me up because I know I just know the basics, but it's not very intuitive. But I love Canva. It's super fun and awesome to use.
So back to the road trip. While we were down there, we went and visited Ferguson's Meat Market, and our products are still there. And we had lunch with John Will.
And somebody bought one while we were there.
And somebody bought one.
Yeah,
you did.
That was exciting.
I think we gained a fan while we were there.
We did.
Mandy was her name.
Yeah.
Just while we were having lunch. Mm-hmm. Just while we were having lunch.
Yeah.
With John. And I think she came up and started talking to us. And she seemed to be a lady of high taste.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
And I said, I got something you'd like. So I ran to the truck and I got her some Centurion. She goes, wow, it looks amazing. What?
I said, hey, why don't you give her a bottle of Centurion?
And then I ran to the truck.
Okay.
And I got a bottle of Centurion.
That's what really.
And I gave it to her.
Because we don't have any more balsamic.
We're sold out of. We're not really sold out.
We're sold out on the website.
Yeah.
We don't have any in our hands.
Not in the website. We're not sold out online.
Right.
We're sold out.
Or did I say
here.
sold
Yes.
out on the website?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, we're sold out here. We're not sold out on the website.
Right. Anyway, so she thought she might like it. She went inside and bought some. Yeah.
So that was awesome.
Bought some balsamic. So now she's got both.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It was a win.
We'll wait to hear some feedback from her. And we sat and talked to them for a while. It was really nice. John's been doing some blacksmithing, and so he showed us some of the things that he's been doing.
That's right.
And they look really cool. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it looks pretty. Looks like pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah. And I got to play with the horses.
Yeah, so we spent a lot of time. If anybody's ever grown up on a farm, if you do one piece of work, if you accomplish one thing, in the doing of that one thing, you realize that there's 10 others that are undone. So did a lot of trimming, but we also did a lot of ant killing.
Fire ants.
Yeah, so down in North Georgia's got fire ants, which they didn't have when I was young.
Right, and I didn't even think about it. So I went over. So the boys are in one area, one
geldings,
pasture.
the horses. Just making sure they know. You're talking about horses.
I was getting ready to talk.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Anyway, and then the girl horses were in another pasture, but I go over and see the boys because they're just nicer. You can rub their nose, you can rub their ears, you can rub their sides. And so I went over there to call them because they were all standing right at the very front because they were already ready to go in. They really love their stalls. They like to be in their individual stalls. And the gnats and the bugs were out of control. They were so bad. So I was standing there and I was calling them, Saint, come here, Allie, come here, Saint. And next thing I knew, I felt this biting on my ankle. And I looked down and my entire left foot was covered in fire ants. Oh my, I was standing right in a fire ant mound. And I was surprised that you guys just didn't see me doing the fire ant dance from the inside in the window because I got them all off, but oh my God, they bit I saw like bites all over my ankles, those little buggards. Yeah. So we started killing mounds and mounds of fire ants. What, 30 mounds?
I probably killed 30 mounds yesterday.
Okay, 60.
I mean,
so we
a
did
lot.
60 mounds.
Yeah.
Those things, that's a problem.
It's a huge problem. And it'll create a problem for the animals,
Yeah.
horse or a dog or
Now I got
something.
to look down to see where I'm stepping.
Yeah. So I had never seen fire ants really until I went to flight school in Pensacola.
Yeah.
And Pensacola had fire ants all over the place. I had never seen them. And then I went away. I mean, I don't know, probably wasn't even 20 years later. I came back to the farm and my parents had them. I was like, what the heck? So I don't know if winters just got warmer or if they just kept marching north or what it was. But
Well, they're there in North Georgia,
they're there in force,
which means
even up the mountains.
goodness knows.
Yeah. Anyway, but we spent a lot of time killing ants. And actually, I mean, killing ants is kind of fun.
Well, I put a video on TikTok because I took one of the mounds was your mom had already put some on them, like, I don't know, a couple of days ago, or this was like 4 days ago. And so you could tell that the mound wasn't like, like when you see an anthill, they take all the dirt from and the waste and all that from under in the ground and they bring it up, that's why you can see different colors. And so the one that I thought was dead had holes in it because they weren't there to clean it out, right? And so I took a stick and I kind of poked around and then they weren't all dead. They all started coming out. And so that was the first video. And then I took two more videos. I put them on TikTok and it just had all the ants just running around like crazy.
Yeah, it's
so
nuts.
you could watch them. They were carrying their babies and, it's an amazing, intricate colony that they have.
Oh, yeah. It's fascinating.
Yeah. And then you'll see them after you put all the ant killer the next day or 2 days later. Anything that's living still in there, the ants, they carry all the dead bodies out. So there's this big mound of dead ant bodies. And then what song did I sing? Dead ant. Dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant. Right? That was funny.
Oh, you are a comic genius.
Yeah, that was funny. I don't know if it was a genius, but it was funny.
Anyway, so we spent a lot of time doing that. And then we made the salad dressing / marinades that we already talked to you about. We made the apple cider. We made the Caesar, which are the next to come out in February. And then we've got the blue cheese and the ginger, which we were getting some, feedback on all of those. And the feedback was,
I think it was good.
Uniformly positive.
I used the ginger. I used the blue cheese on wings because we got takeout wings.
Yeah.
From Roosters.
Yeah.
And
Awesome
I didn't
wings.
even think about that. Roosters and wings. I just thought of that, like the name Roosters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a restaurant down there, but they have awesome wings. And so anyway, they gave us the regular blue cheese, but I said, I'm going to try our blue cheese vinaigrette with wings because our blue cheese is very different than the blue cheese that most people eat because most people eat that creamy blue cheese and ours is a vinaigrette. So it's really liquidy because it has oil and vinegar. And then it has real blue cheese in it. I thought it was good. And it also has a secret. I have a secret something that also goes in there. But
If you like blue cheese, you'll like it.
I think so. We have to also like vinaigrette.
Right. It's a very savage vinaigrette.
I love it. It's my favorite. And I brought it back home.
Very, very flavorful, very punchy.
But it was good with the wings. I thought.
Yeah, I've had it with wings as well, and it is good.
It's good.
It's different, but it's very, very
but it's
good.
It was savage.
So anyway, the family seemed to like it pretty well for the most part.
Yeah.
My family is not one to go, oh my God, it's the best thing ever. You're a genius. They just don't do that kind of thing. They're like, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
When it's the best thing they've ever put in their mouth, they're like, it's pretty
We still
good.
need some more taste testers for the blue cheese. Travis.
We'll get some to Travis.
I can't
We'll
wait.
see what Travis
Travis
has to say.
Um,
And
okay.
then,
Then we drove up here.
well, yeah. And so early this morning, we got up. We wanted to get back in time to do the Savage Hour. Just a quick update.
Well, plus I had to work.
And yep. And we just got to get kind of back in the game at home. And
The drive was beautiful. So we drive up 81 and you just go through the Smoky Mountains and then you just follow the Appalachian Mountains all the way up and all the way up through Shenandoah, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's so pretty, and the leaves were changing color, and
it's a beautiful drive all the way from Mom and Dad's house, basically to the outskirts of DC
until 66.
And even 66 is pretty for a while.
Yeah, until there was the car accident. That's not pretty.
Yeah.
And they diverted us. But yeah, it was a good ride. A lot of big trucks.
Yeah, 81 is a great route, but that's like
a lot of trucks.
The truck route. I mean, that's the route that all the truckers take. And there's just a lot of trucks.
So we want to talk about the giveaway?
Yeah, absolutely. So Justin at Veterans Referring Veterans. And I believe this is it happening on just Instagram or is it other things?
I saw it on Facebook too.
Okay, so it's bottom line.
And maybe it's not on TikTok. I thought I saw a picture on TikTok, but I can't remember if it's on that. But it's definitely Instagram. But I saw it on Facebook.
Okay.
And I saw it on TikTok.
Well, keep an eye out for the massive giveaway.
Yeah.
I think is what they're calling it, from VRV, that's Veterans Referring Veterans. And Justin's a good friend of ours.
Go, Justin.
And the dude is hilarious.
Go look at his TikTok.
Yeah,
follow Veterans Referring Veterans.
He is just a freaking character. I mean, he really is. But such a good guy.
And Boomer Beard, while we're on TikTok. Boomer Beard is our new TikTok friend. He's awesome.
Boomer Beard might be a little nuts.
No.
He might be nuts.
No. He's funny.
I didn't say it was a bad thing. I'm just saying.
He is funny.
I think he might be crazy as a loon.
TikToks. Those are funny.
But VRV is doing something called the massive
giveaway.
Yeah, massive giveaway. And a lot of companies are involved, including us. And there's some things you got to do.
Yep.
I can't remember what all you have.
You have to read. There's a whole list of.
Like follow.
It's not like too many rules, but follow.
Like follow all these companies, and you do something anyway.
Post and share, and
bottom line, it makes you eligible for the giveaway.
Yep.
And the giveaway is going to come from one of or several of these companies.
And they're awesome products. I mean, not just our products.
Yeah, it's everybody else's.
Products are all. Yeah, I posted it on. I know I posted on Instagram. I think I did all three.
Did you?
I think so. I can't remember, but we'll repost it again.
Yeah.
And it shows you like all the different products, and even if you aren't interested in the giveaway, you could go look at their pages because there's some really good pages out there.
There's a lot of veteran-owned companies doing some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Blazing Star Barbecue. Of course, you got a lot of barbecue out there. You got a lot of hot sauce out there, but you got people like Gold Star Holsters making holsters for weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Four Brothers Mead making mead. No kidding, like Viking party mead.
Do we want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure.
To talk about it. But
on November 7th, they're having a big shindig at Four Brothers Mead in, I can't remember what the town is. Festus, Missouri?
Think so. Yeah.
Okay, Festus, Missouri.
And I want to go.
Yeah, and if I'm still here, we may go. Now, some of you may know that I've been ill. Not really seriously ill. I mean, it was kind of serious. They thought it was serious.
The potential was serious.
The potential was serious. And then when I got to Walter Reed, they said, yeah, not so much. Yet I've still lost my medical clearance for Iraq. And I have got to jump through a lot of hoops to get back. But yeah, I was sick for a long time. I was sick from like April till September-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little bit into October. Anyway, that's why I've been home so long. What are you doing?
I'm not.
I know that.
I'm taking off my sweatshirt.
Wow.
I'm getting ready to put my hair up.
I'll give that girl $1. I'll give you $1 if you keep going.
Anyway, you're still going to be here.
Completely, yes. And so I expected to be back in Iraq by now, for sure. and it hasn't happened yet. And so we may still be here. And if so,
You will be here.
Okay.
You will be here.
I guess I will be here.
I will bet $100.
Well, then
I don't want to bet $100.
Then I think we'll go. We'll take a drive out to Missouri on
really
November 7th, and
6 because we got to get there.
And go attend the thing at Four Brothers Meet. It's the VRV, like Veterans Referring Veterans, like
what do they call that?
Semi-annual shindig.
It's a gathering or something. It's a
gathering of forces.
It's a
gathering of the tribe.
No, it's a meet. It's a party. It's
a Lollapalooza.
No, I don't remember I don't remember what they called it.
VRV Fricknick 2020. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called.
Because remember I said I wanted to do it here. And I wanted to do it at Frey's Brewery. Organize it.
Yeah, it's bottom line is it's a big get together /
with some people in that location.
Yeah.
We're close. Missouri's not that far.
It's like 13 hours. I know we just drove 12. I'm just saying that's not close. Close is within like 2 hours.
All right,
that's close.
It's doable.
It's doable. Yes, it is doable.
It's doable.
Anyway,
I'm excited.
If we do that, we will let you know, and we will be locked and cocked to do some lives from there because there are some freaking crazy people out there, and we will be doing plenty. I guarantee you, we'll be meeting a lot of nutcases.
You've never had mead.
That are in a good way. I mean, nutcases. I've never had mead. Mead is wine made out of honey. It's fermented honey. Yeah, it's described as being more like a wine.
Oh.
Yeah, but you got to be a shield maiden and down a couple.
I'll try it, but I'm going to bring some beer.
You got to be a shield maiden. So, I'll be trying. If I had a helmet, I would wear it there.
We could get a shield. Maybe on our way, we'll get a helmet.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Anyway, I'm excited to see if we do that. And we also need to go visit Massachusetts because somebody we know is up there.
Well, Travis. On the way back to New Hampshire.
Yeah, and we'll bring some blue cheese to Travis, and then we'll see Jack and Abby up in New Hampshire.
That's right.
And then it'll be time for you to leave.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
The only other thing I can think of that we need to give an update on is the next production run, which was supposed to be this week, which is now what? Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we haven't heard from the bottler.
I'm not going to comment.
Yeah, no, I know.
I want to be positive.
Yeah. But hey, maybe we should get into the bottling business. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, that's, I know.
I don't normally wear a hat inside the house, but my hair is so completely destroyed. Actually, it doesn't really look that bad.
Look at mine is destroyed.
Oh, I think it looks beautiful.
Thank you. Well, I think yours looks handsome.
Thank you.
Hey.
What?
It's my birthday.
Yes, it is.
I know.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stacy.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Is that the first time you sang happy birthday to me?
I don't think so. Usually it's with a group of people and the other people are so far off key, I got to drop out.
Oh, I'm terrible. So on your birthday, I'm doing sign language. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. It was fun. It was a fun birthday traveling with you.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, can we talk about that?
Of course.
Okay, so we get up early on Wednesday because I wake up
tomorrow.
No, last Wednesday.
Oh, last Wednesday.
And gotcha. I woke up really early, like 4, and so finally I said, I'm ready to go, and so I woke him up and said, hey, get up. Let's just get up and go. I'll drive, and you can sleep. I feel like I need to say this.
You can say it.
I know. I feel like I need to. I said, wake up. Come on, let's go. I said, you can get back in the truck and you can go to sleep. And what did you say?
I said, I can't sleep in the car.
I never sleep in cars.
I can't sleep in a car.
So today we got up later. I still got up.
Yeah, we got up pretty late, like 5.
Yeah. I was up at like, I don't know, 4:30. And then I woke you up. So the alarm did, because he doesn't like an alarm.
I hate the alarm.
I know. So I woke you up and said, instead of the alarm, I'm waking you up.
Yep.
And so anyway, he drives for like 2 or 3 hours. 3 hours, maybe 4 hours. And then we switch. And so I drove a little bit because I had to get started to work. And so I thought I would start driving for a little bit. So I drove maybe 3 hours, 2.5 hours, whatever.
Yeah.
And I get in and start driving. And next thing I know, and you slept almost the whole time I was driving. And when you woke up, what did I say? Wait, hold on. Let me have a sip of this before I get.
You said something about me not being able to sleep in a car.
I said, remember what you said on Wednesday?
Yeah.
You can't sleep in the car?
Yeah.
And you said, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you don't get very good sleep, but I did sleep.
2 hours.
It's not the most cuddly, nice, awesome sleep, but
Well, I didn't say I was going to hook you up in some like.
I can sleep anywhere, though, pretty much. I mean, I kind of can. I can sleep anywhere.
I know.
Which I guess all Marines
Which is
can do.
good. Which is good.
Yep. Never pass up the opportunity for some good sack time.
It's called awkward silence. Okay, we can cut this out. Oh no, we're live.
Oh,
We can't
ooh.
cut it out.
Hey, so it's kind of time to wrap up,
Yeah, I
though,
know.
right?
Yeah. I have pizza waiting for me. I have my birthday pizza
Yes.
waiting for me.
Yeah, she didn't hesitate when said, "What's the plan for dinner going to be tonight?"
And I said, pizza.
I want pizza, and I was like, "Okay, let's go for it."
And get some beers.
Absolutely.
Pizza
Oh
is
no,
good.
it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get my boots off here in a little bit and relax. But folks, we're going to wrap it up for now. We just wanted to give you guys an update on our week and where we were with Semper Savage.
I have a lot of pictures and video that I'm going to keep posting.
That'll be coming. We've got more
With the
support.
sparks. That's coming.
More support for the Salisbury Police Department is coming from Beebs 2 Java Coffee.
Yay.
And
Which means I have to order mine too because I'm almost out of coffee.
Yep. And we've received some stuff from Blazing Stars upstairs. And
Is it really?
yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
And Travis Partington from Oscar Mike Radio sent us.
Thank you.
Partington. Sent us some more stuff. It's on the way. So anyway, just tremendous support for the Salisbury Police Department. We really thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's about it. We will see you next Tuesday. We don't have a guest yet for next Tuesday.
It's election day.
Oh, and we had decided we probably weren't going to do one on election day.
Did we?
We were kind of talked about it.
Yeah.
We haven't decided.
People are out voting.
Yeah.
Are the polls still open at 7?
Yeah.
Well,
they close. I think they close.
Well, yeah,
at 7.
especially if you're in like California.
Yeah. Unless.
So go vote.
Wow.
Everybody vote.
Unless you're going to vote wrong. then don't bother. All right, folks, we will see you. We will decide and let you know if we're going to do a show next Tuesday. We haven't decided.
Oh.
It might be good to make
dress up and debate.
Dress up and debate?
Yeah.
That might be actually a decent idea, Barry.
Can I dress up as Raggedy Ann?
You can dress up as whatever you want to. You can dress up as a Yuma Yummy from Yuma, Arizona. It's all.
I don't think I want to know. I'm not dressing up like that. It doesn't sound good.
It depends on your point of view.
Well, all right. And over here, it doesn't sound like I want to be a Yuma Yummy.
You would never be a Yuma Yummy, sweetheart.
All right.
Okay.
We're going for pizza and to finish my beer.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining our goofy show.
Right? It's turned out to be a goofy show.
It has. Next time we'll have something more of substance.
We need to have something serious.
Maybe not serious.
Okay. More serious.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, good night. Have a good evening, and we will see you later.
See you next time. And now
we have to figure out how
the funniest part of the show. This is where the show really starts.
Figure out how to turn it off.
We got to figure out how to stop it.
Yeah, end.